Bully 2 is an upcoming open world game that is being developed by Rockstar Games, and we have got some official information today that the developers at Rockstar Games have now revealed. Now, for those of you guys who are not familiar with Bully game, then you should probably know it is basically a high school drama game where you play as one of the high school students, and then there's also a huge open world outside of your high school. Pretty much like the GTA games, you do a bunch of criminal activities as well as some school stuff and all those teenage dramas that you usually see in high school movies. Now, two of the developers from Rockstar New England have now confirmed that the Rockstar Games England is the one that has been developing the upcoming open world game, The Bully 2. Now, apparently this game was already in development from almost 6 years from now, which is a long time to be honest, and every single time it seems like Rockstar has always been delaying this project, and the reason why is because they want to be focusing more towards Red Dead Redemption as well as Grand Theft Auto series. Now, the developers have stated that the Bully 2 game that they were developing is of course a fully open world game where players have this huge high school drama thingy, where the high school itself is of course a huge open world map where you could basically go to every single room, every classrooms, and all the places are of course accessible for the player. And they also mentioned something about the map size of this game, and apparently it seems like the map is going to be equivalent to what we have seen with Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Now, of course, that's not a huge map compared to all the open world next-gen games, but there is actually something very interesting with the amount of details that Rockstar Games is putting on. Now, one of the developers from Rockstar England states that the game will basically feature every single houses in every single buildings that you see in the open world completely accessible in terms of interiors for players, which means that every single buildings, every single whatever you see in the game is going to be accessible. You can enter any building and there's going to be a full interior designed, and there are also going to be a bunch of different activities that you could do when you enter each and every one of these buildings. Now, obviously, I know this is something that we have already heard before from CD Projekt Red in terms of Cyberpunk 2077, where they said that most of the buildings in Cyberpunk is going to be accessible by the players, which of course turned out to be absolutely false information. And of course, that game did kind of have an accessibility in terms of how much you can enter different buildings and stuff, but there was still a huge limitations in terms of what they have just overpromised. But since it is Rockstar Games and they always live up to their expectations in terms of their open world games, I kind of really have high hopes since the game's map is really small as Grand Theft Auto Vice City, so this could indeed turn out to be true as well. Now, the developer has also stated that the game is of course going to have different vehicles, but then players will not be able to drive cars in this game. And obviously, since we are high school kid, we're not old enough to drive cars, it kind of does make sense, but still maybe drive cars without license, I don't know, it's just a video game. They could have of course added in some fun stuff like that, but it seems like we will not be able to drive cars, but then we will of course have alternative vehicles that we will be able to drive. For example, the bicycles or a skateboard or whatever they're trying to add into the game. This could of course be a real thing. And apart from that, Rockstar Games England have also shared some information on how many developers have been working on the Bully 2's project, and it seems like there have been 50 to 70 developers, which is of course a lot of highly skilled individuals that are currently working on this game. But unfortunately, it seems like Rockstar Games is still not ready to release the game just because they want to put all of their focus towards their other Grand Theft Auto game, which is of course GTA 6, which is going to get announced probably at the end of this year or next year, we never know. But it seems like the entire Rockstar team is currently only working on the Grand Theft Auto project until that is completely done, and until Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, we will not be seeing any announcements or anything related to Bully 2 anytime soon. Maybe we might get a small teaser or something like that, but apart from that, we will not have any further informations related to Bully 2 as far as what the developers have been stating. Now, of course, the Bully 2, even if it does end up releasing, it will of course be a next-gen title. It's not going to be releasing for the last-gen consoles, meaning that it's only going to be available for the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and the PC version. So if you don't already own the next-gen consoles, then I honestly think that this is of course the right time to make the switch to the next generation of consoles. Now, of course, let me know down below in the comments, what do you guys think about the upcoming Bully 2 game? Are you guys excited for this game? And actually, you know what? Let me know in the comments, have you guys played the first Bully game? Let me know how many OGs are in here. Raise your hands and let me know down below in the comments if you have tried it. Let's see how many old school gamers are out here on this comment section. And like you guys already know, I always keep you guys updated with all the information that you guys need about all the upcoming open world games, including leaks, informations, gameplays, and all the stuff you need about about open world games will be available right here on my channel. So make sure to go ahead and subscribe to my channel and turn the notifications on. And even if you guys have subscribed to my channel, make sure that you guys are setting your notification settings to all, because if you don't do this, you guys know YouTube probably better than I do, because they don't send you guys the notifications of my daily videos. And of course, I upload videos every single day. There are a ton of information, ton of open world games that we always keep covering every single day. So make sure you don't miss out on all of those things. So turn the notifications on. And with that being said, if you guys are going to enjoy this video, if you guys are excited for Bully 2, make sure to go ahead, smack a big fat like on this video, because your support is absolutely appreciated. It does help me out as a content creator. It also does get me motivated in order to make better content for you guys every single day. With that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you guys on tomorrow's video. Until then, take it easy, fams, and goodbye.